how can we make our society better if we don't act upon it? Harriet Tubman stated, "You have within you the strength, the patience, the passion to reach for the stars and change the world." If we as humans believe that we can change the world, we can. It's a matter of starting. I can change society in my own community by, during COVID, reaching out to my elderly neighbors who cannot go out and buy groceries. I can reach out to even a family member, my grandparents, and ask them if they need anything. It's a simple, if I have friends who are high risk and I can possibly help them out in anything they need, I will surely do it without expecting anything in return. We think that we're just one person. How in the world can one person change the entire society? And it's funny because we can. It starts with you. It starts with me. If I always said, oh, wow, too bad, so sad, I'm just one person in East LA who's not going to make a difference. But I go to my neighbor's house and, at a safe distance, and I say, hey, do you guys need anything? And they happen to tell a friend of theirs, oh, my neighbor, Vanessa, is running errands for those of us who cannot do it on our own. You want to call her, you want to let her know. And, it just starts spreading, and more people, more younger people will be more than willing to do the same thing. Reach out to their neighbors, reach out to their friends, and it's a word of mouth. We might not see that instant change in society, but we know that that little step that you took or that I took is going to change something. Another example could be if during Zoom classes, most of us are taking classes via Zoom, and we might not be able to understand what goes on or how to function. If you know how to work that Zoom app or Canvas, and one of your classmates tends to say, hey, professor, I don't know how to do it, and we were to hear, you can easily on the chat box be like, let me help you. This is how we do it. And again, it starts with one person. It starts with wanting something. For a while, we were saving the turtles, right? And not using plastic straws. We were using metal straws. And that happened because one person wanted change. One person needed, to be out there and say, hey, the turtles are choking. We need to use straws. And look, to use metal straws or reusable straws. And look what happened. A lot of restaurants, there's a law now. We can't use plastic straws. And this goes to the quote by Mother Teresa that states, I alone cannot change the world, but I can cast a stone across the waters to create many ripples. Again, we might think we are one person. How can I change the world? One person decided that they needed to speak up for the environment. And one person said, no more plastic straws, no more plastic bags. We need reusable. We need to reduce, we need to save Mother Earth and the turtles. And one person did that ripple effect where we now have that. Now we have reusable bags. Now we have metal straws. So again, if you think, hey, one person cannot change the world, one person can change. You might not think so, but you probably are going to touch somebody's heart and start that ripple effect, that hand it forward or pass it forward, whether it's paying for something, so don't give up. You can do it. We can change society one person at a time, and let that big person be you. Have a good night.